What's up, guys? Chris over here at Cover 7. Hey, real quick, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's liked, commented, and subscribed. Goes a long ways on a small channel like mine. I don't claim to be a college football expert or insider or analyst. I'm just a 40-year-old dude, man, who loves college football. My favorite team happens to be the Huskers, and I can't tell you guys thank you enough for all the support this last month. It's been a lot of fun. So with that being said, and why you clicked on the video, we got LSU going on the road here at Vandy. This should be a really good game. This is an interesting game, depending on your thoughts about both teams here. If you're new to this type of video, what I like to do is go through both teams, talk about a little stats, some rankings, and then I'll give my prediction at the end. So let's start it off. We got LSU 5-1 this year, believe it or not. Their only loss was to Ole Miss a few weeks ago. Not a bad loss. Ole Miss is a pretty damn good team. They're sitting atop, I believe, on the SEC right now, tied with Texas A&M. So LSU did beat South Carolina last week. I'm not going to lie, I didn't catch much of this game. It was 20-10. The offense, it hasn't been great this season. I think it's been talked about a lot. I'm not sure why. Veteran quarterback Garrett Nussmeier, who I was really high on to start the season, hasn't played. I don't want to say he's played bad, but he hasn't played great. Like, this guy has a ton of experience, been around a long time. I expected huge numbers this year. The numbers aren't terrible. I mean, he's got over 1,400 yards, a 66.2% completion rate, just 9 touchdowns right now. He's got 5 interceptions. He's been sacked 5 times. So with that being said, running back in Caden Durham, who I do think is one of the better offensive players on this team. He's the one bright spot, in my opinion. He's really good, but God, I don't know if it's the O-line or what, man. They've really struggled to block for him this season. I know he's been banged up on and off as well. Against South Carolina, he did have 15 carries, though, for 70 yards. The wide receivers. Look, LSU's been known to put out great wide receivers. Aaron Anderson and Barryon Brown, they're good, but they've really lacked explosive plays down the field. Now, I don't know. I don't want to place all the blame on the wide receivers. I don't want to place all the blame on the O-line or Garrett Nussmeier. I think it kind of goes all around here. The lack of running game. You become one-dimensional. You got to throw the ball. It just hasn't been good offensively for LSU. And like I said, I kind of point the finger at Brian Kelly in that offensive coordinator and what they're doing there. It's got to be better. LSU is known for really, really good offense. On the defensive side of the ball, this is a huge, huge improvement here. Look, I said this 2 years ago when they had Daniels. Like, if they would have had any sort of defense, they would have won a national title with that team. They put up an ungodly amount of points. They were really good. They were pretty damn good last year. But the defense has been, the issue at LSU under Brian Kelly. This year, not the problem. Kind of the flip side here, their defense is carrying them in games, in my opinion. As far as the ranks go, they're 21st in total defense. They're 21 against the run. They're 42nd in passing yards allowed. They're great at getting to the quarterback. They got 16 sacks on the year, which is puts you inside the top 25 this season, along with college football. So, a lot of, I don't know how to judge LSU, to be completely honest with you as a team. The offense doesn't look great. The defense does. Maybe it starts to even out and starts to look better. It's going to have to if LSU wants to get to where they want to go to at the end of the year. With that being said, let's talk about Vanderbilt here. 5-1. Looking good again this season under Clark Lee. It'll be interesting to see if he stays there after this season. I know he's a coach that's getting a lot of love across the country. His only loss a few weeks ago against Bama, 30-14. No shock there, in my opinion. Alabama looks like one of the best teams in the country. I've said it once, and I'll say it again here. Vandy goes where quarterback Diego Pavia goes. It just is what it is here this year, especially on the offensive side of the ball. He's got pretty decent stats this year, over 1,400 yards as well, a 71.4% completion percentage, 14 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, and he's only been sacked 4 times. That's incredibly impressive. Here's the problem for me. I don't like when your quarterback is your leading rusher as well. Well, he is, but it is what it is with this team. He's got 60 carries on the year for 352 yards, 2 touchdowns. Running back Cedric Alexander, he's pretty good. He also has over 300 yards on the year and 5 scores. The leading pass catcher is tight end Eli Stowers. I like this kid. He's pretty damn good. Followed up with, is it Junior Sherrill and Trey Richardson. Solid group of pass catchers here. They got 7 touchdowns between the three this season, so not bad there. The offensive ranks for Vandy, you ask, 19th in total offense, 23rd in rushing offense, 45th in passing offense. They're incredibly good, like I just mentioned. They've only allowed 4 sacks this year, so that line's doing what it needs to do. Pavia, though, will take off and run. The kid can make plays with his legs, no doubt about it. On the defensive side of the ball, Vandy's looked really good this year. They really have. Can't believe I'm saying that. They're 32nd in total defense, 16th against the run, which is great. They are 69th against the pass. LSU, maybe they get that passing game going here a little bit. I don't know. But they're great at getting to the QB, Vandy, as well. They got 18 sacks on the year, which is 14th best in the country. As far as my prediction goes in this game, guys, this is a hard game for me to predict. It really is. I think, what is it? Vandy's basically catching a field goal here at home. With what I said about LSU offensively, I don't know here. Like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think this game comes down to who can make the more explosive plays, limits turnovers, and penalties. I know it sounds super square here, but this game has got 2 pretty good defenses. It's an SEC game. This game is very important to both teams here. I'm going to lean LSU in the underdog here by a field goal. I got LSU 27, Vandy 24. I'm not real confident in that at all. This could go either way, in my opinion. Vandy's not the doormat of the SEC anymore. I think we know that, especially what they did last year. I think this will be a super close game. I actually think it'll be a lower scoring game considering how good both defenses are. So with that being said, guys, that's where I'm at with that one. Stay tuned. I got a couple more videos coming out this week. Like I said, I truly appreciate the support, the thumbs up, and all that stuff, the comments. Let me know down in the comments, by the way, who the hell are you taking in this game? So with that being said, guys, we'll see you next time.